All right, recorded computer, right?
Yeah, perfect.
Yes, sir.
Oh! Let's go.
You made it, bro.
Absolutely.
Had some trouble at the
Finally
time. You
made it
figured
on the
it out.
podcast.
Yeah, so if I say, I should have clarified though that I was talking about your time. I usually say Bermuda time or EST or whatever. I didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I say from now on, I'm only talking about your time. I kind of
Okay.
translate.
Amir, what
Perfect.
time is it there?
So it is 9:48.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
How about
that's
you?
2
What time is it for you?
2:48 p.m. right now for me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
yeah, bro. It's over
And where are
there.
you again, Hazel? Where are you two again?
I'm in Copenhagen.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm
Very good.
sitting, this is my view right now. I'm in this nice little
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
yard. Well, inside, but
Oh, wow.
I'm in one of my school buildings right now.
That's fantastic. And how is Copenhagen? What is Copenhagen like so far?
It's been really cold, but it's been good. It's been like really fun to get to know the new city and meet new people and stuff. I have been getting homesick. I miss
Okay.
home. I'm a big homebody, so I miss home a lot and like my friends and stuff. But I get to see them. I get to see two of my friends in 2 weeks. So, or less than 2 weeks,
Listen
like a
to it.
weekend, like a week. So
Wow.
super excited about that.
Absolutely. That's
But
fantastic. And Big H, I know you took a trip over.
Yeah.
What
You
was
guys
that
were
like,
too.
man?
It was awesome. It was the best. We went over to Sweden too. So went Denmark and Sweden. It was just the best time, bro.
Okay, that's fantastic. I know Johannes, not to get too off topic, but Johannes in Sweden, he gave me a call last night and he was just telling me like, man, like it's cold, you know?
it's really cold.
And he
Yeah.
was talking about paying taxes. Like he was saying that, like, I think in Sweden, they have to pay a lot towards taxes.
Yeah.
I was telling him that, like, the Swedish system is a very collective society, if that makes any
Same
sense.
thing with Denmark, bro.
And
The
here, yeah, they have
welfare.
the welfare state. So people pay about 50% of what they make to taxes. But then you get like free healthcare, free really good education, like
Mm,
so many public works things,
Yeah.
like so much support from the government. So it's a trade-off. But
for sure, definitely. But that's
yeah.
awesome. I'm excited. Oh man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so this is Hazel, my girlfriend, obviously. Very excited to have her on today. This has been a long time coming. Two months we've been trying to get Hazel on.
I've
We're
Almost
also,
in.
I think I'm one of the biggest fans of this podcast. I've
Thank
listened
you.
to just about every episode.
Yeah,
So.
Hazel,
she is,
that's
man.
another thing that I want to shout out because I see on the Instagram, you're watching the stories, you're liking every picture. I just want to say, me and Big H, we appreciate you. I'm very thankful for you two.
Obviously, I'm a huge supporter. I feel like
Absolutely.
a little bit of like a fan moment right now being on the show.
Yeah, I don't really know like what the Instagram does. Like what does it look like nowadays?
Yeah, you've been off of Instagram. So the Instagram is basically we just post our guests' baby pictures, quote, and their favorite song, and we go from there. And every day we post like a little inspirational post.
Yep.
They,
Thank you, bro.
Hayden knows it's going to be hard for me to pick a favorite song.
Oh yeah, true. That's
That's
another
going to
name.
be hard, but I'll
yeah,
find one. It'll be my current favorite.
Yeah.
interesting.
All right, man. Well, let's get right into it. Quote of the day is from the Dalai Lama. He says that compassion is love in action. And along those lines, philosophy segment. How important is caring for others to you, and what role does it play in your life? Because I just see Hazel as someone who really like cares about a lot of people, like very deeply, and especially like her family and friends. And so, yeah, I thought this would be a perfect topic. So, yeah, what role does care play in your life, really? As
Like caring for others.
yeah, caring for others. Really
I think that
surprising.
that plays like I think that that is one of the biggest things in my life is like I think that I feel like having the opportunity to care for people is like one of the biggest like gifts you can have because it means that you have people in your circle and in your corner and like being able to give compassion and care to others means that you're probably getting it back also, but like it's just like the most rewarding thing to
That's
be
absolutely
able
true.
to like, be kind and love people around you. So I think it's like one of the biggest things in my life, at least.
That's very true. I love that it's a gift to be able to care. That's a great
Hmm.
point. Uh,
Absolutely.
wow. What do you want to say, Amir?
I'm on the same page with Hazel. You know, I feel that exact way. I think like who taught you that, Hazel? Like how
Wait, bro. Actually, wait, that was gonna be the second
okay,
question.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Wait, but no, we
We'll
could
hold
just
that
get
for
into it.
later.
No, let's just get
Yeah.
into it. That was gonna be
Taught me that.
the second part, but
Uh-huh.
I think I've learned it over my whole life, but I think I get a lot of that from my mom.
Okay.
She's told me a lot about also like there's something called like your emotional it's something about like your emotional well-being like your that you a lot of our happiness comes from like being kind to others so like these like little interactions that you have throughout the day like saying thank you to like someone who makes your coffee or like smiling or being with your friends like that is what brings you joy and
Mhm.
so I think that like having the chance to like do little things or even just like calling a friend, like it can be so small, are what bring joy because seeing other people happy automatically brings you joy. Um, so yeah, probably my mom the most, but kind of everyone around me, you know?
Absolutely. Wow.
Yeah, and Hayden too.
For sure.
Really good.
hey, um, yeah, there's this like meditation practice within Buddhism where you actually breathe in and imagine yourself breathing in like all the bad energy from others. You actually like take it from them and then you breathe out and you give them good energy. And it's like it's this practice of like it actually helps you feel like one that you kind of like feel a certain sense of strength because you're taking on the pain of others and you're like you're not actually taking it into yourself, but you're just
Uh-huh.
like willing to like extract it from them. So
Yeah.
you feel like this certain sense of strength. And then also like the act of giving is like so essential to happiness and contentment.
Yeah.
And that's what Hazel's saying. Like it's like a gift to be able to give to others. So when you breathe out and you give people that good energy and you imagine yourself like helping others, it's like it makes you feel so joyful to be able to give something to other people.
Totally.
Um, yeah, it's really amazing that I think that's a great point that you're able to, derive like a meaning out of giving, I think. And like you can get so much happiness and like contentment and fulfillment because that's also another way like I think we find purpose in this world, is to like give to other people and like help others and the
Hmm.
people we love.
Hmm.
Yeah. Any
Wow.
other
I also
thoughts?
think like the joy that you feel when you do something that makes someone else happy, like the joy that comes with that is just so like that's like the best feeling is when
Mhm.
you make someone else feel good,
100%.
I think. Yeah.
And making
Amir,
someone else
where do
feel
you think
bad.
you learned that stuff from?
For me, my mom, for me, my mom, this is oh man. Yeah, for me, my mom, oh man. That just hit different for me. I'm sorry. Uh yeah, I would say for me, my mom, especially like that was like my that's like my first best friend, you know? Like I spent a lot of time with my mom, and I've learned a lot from my mom, and I've always seen her give and just be positive, even in situations that were quite difficult for her and for us. So that was my first foundational pillar, my mom, like my anchor, you know. But as you said as well, Hazel, I think from everyone as well, you know,
Totally.
just everyone that I come into contact with now is just I try to give as much as I can. I was thinking about what it means to give when you and Hayden were talking. Like I know a lot of people think like when donating to charities and stuff, like just giving money and maybe you giving time and giving wisdom, but like what does it really mean to give and like what does that look like? And also what does it mean to like receive that thing, you know? Because I know I would consider myself like quite good at giving, but I don't know how good I am at receiving certain things from other people.
Mhm.
So that's something that I just think about, but not to go too off topic. My mom,
No,
Not
no,
even off
but that's so
topic
interesting.
because it
absolutely.
can be hard to like, it's like a certain sense of like kindness to can be to like accept something, you
Yeah,
know, to like sometimes people like I notice sometimes myself when someone will give me a compliment or something and I just like want to give them a compliment back. But
yeah,
like also sometimes it's nice to just like accept it and like let them be like, you know, let them like
Mhm.
accept that they're be doing something really nice for you. Or if someone's like, oh, like here, like have this seat, and I'm like, no, 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 you have it. But like at a certain point, accepting it is also nice, you know, because like we
absolutely.
said, giving feels good and
Yeah,
letting them have that.
giving feels good. I like that.
Um, but yeah, I think that's a good point. I think for me, definitely like yeah, I'm constantly learning. I mean, the reason I brought it up is Hazel has taught me so much about caring. But also like my core family members, I've learned so much from all my family. Like my mom does every form of like volunteer, charity work, and like organization. Hazel knows like she's always on a meeting of some sort, like doing some sort of charity, or she's like the chair of like a committee or something. She's always giving back to like community and other people and like caring about others. Um, and then my dad, my sister. I mean, my sister, like, you know, Livia used to, when we were kids, she was like, you know, she would bully me, not actually, but like just like for
Yeah,
fun, kind of, you know, she was the older kid. But then, like, when it came down to it, she's like, you know, the best sister and like cares so much about always looking out for me. Up until, you know, she was like begging me to come to Bates. Like, she wanted me to come to Bates so bad when I was here. And I was like hesitant, then I ended up coming. Um,
Thank
and yeah,
goodness.
what is that?
I said, thank goodness.
Yeah, exactly.
were you really
Um,
hesitant, Big H?
no, I was, bro. Well, all my family went
Really?
here, so I was like,
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like it was meant to be. Like this
well,
is
I was more, because it was my number one since I was in ninth grade. It was my number
absolutely.
one before Livia's. Um, and then
They're not
she,
super hesitant.
yeah, well, she got in here, but then I was like, I don't know, like it's a little close to home. Like I kind of wanted myself to like a different school more when I
Yeah,
toured other schools. I was like trying to like find a different school I really liked. I like Conn College a lot and I liked Wesleyan, but I still just I wanted to come to Bates, you know. So I ended
Yeah,
up here. Yeah, I'm glad I did.
absolutely.
me too.
Um, but yeah, bro. Hey, let's get into the next section though. For sports section today, I thought we'd talk about Hazel's dance, learn some more about
Yes.
dancing. Hazel is an incredible dancer. She's been a ballerina since she was what, like 4?
Well, I danced when I was little, but then played a lot of soccer and then went back to dance in sixth grade, seventh grade.
Yeah, but you also danced before that. I mean, there's videos of you when you're little.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
she also is a dance minor at Bates.
Yes.
So,
Amir, do you know anything? Did you ever go to any dance concerts or anything at Bates?
I went to one and I really
Nice.
enjoyed it.
wait,
I enjoyed it a lot.
which one?
See, now you're putting me on the spot, Big H. I can't really remember which
That's
one, but
fair.
I did go to once I mean, one
What like where was it?
because I was in a theater class, a design class, and then I also took a theater class, and to get extra points, that was
You could go to the dance
Yeah.
concert.
absolutely. But I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time there, you know.
Wait, what
Yeah.
year was that?
Beg your pardon?
What year was that you did that?
That was my senior year, so
Oh,
2020.
maybe Hazel was in it.
I probably was in
Hazel,
it.
Hazel was in it.
Oh, I was. I
Yeah.
remember this. I remember
Absolutely.
this.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
it was in the spring.
hmm
Yeah,
Let's
hmm
go.
yeah. It was
I
nice.
remember. I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
Wait,
No, dance
so
is good.
was it the one that me and your dad were at?
Probably.
Could have been, bro.
Maybe.
Was there people in green suits at one point, Amir?
Absolutely. Yep, that's
Yeah,
exactly.
he was at the same one as me and your dad.
Yeah,
That's so fun.
that was it because Devin was in it as well. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Devin's
Devin's a
such a cool
beast,
guy.
bro.
Devin's
absolutely.
He
awesome.
is awesome, bro. We tried to get him on here as one of the first people on, but
I
he's
remember
he's
that.
out in the middle. He's in the middle of nowhere, Maine, so he doesn't have internet.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I didn't realize he was in Maine.
Yeah, he's farming.
Cool. It's the best state.
Wait, so yeah, tell us about what are your favorite dances you've ever done, and your
Um,
favorite form of dance as well.
well, growing up, my favorite was ballet. So I did ballet from sixth grade till senior year of high school, like every single day, hours a day, point shoes, nutcracker, tutus, all of that.
Okay, I love.
Um, and so now when I go watch ballet, I get like, and I quit in my senior year of high school in the winter. I just got really burnt out from it, but that was my favorite then. Now I like I'm getting more into like kind of contemporary dance, like more modern, kind of like weirder almost stuff.
Oh,
Um,
more expressive, I think.
mhm. Yeah. Yeah. And just more like, I think dance is so interesting because ballet, I grew up like very hyper focused on like the minor details. Like ballet is very, very focused on details and very detail oriented. So like, you know, going from that to something where now my dance teachers tell me like just move how your body feels like it wants to. And that's such a big switch. Like it's so different. Um, but yeah,
Mhm.
dance is such an interesting sport because it's a sport and it's artistic. Like it's both. But also, it has such an interesting aspect to me where I think part of the reason I got burnt out was because of the like hyper focus on details. And like no other sport, you're just standing staring at yourself in a mirror for
Mhm.
I don't know.
2 hours every day, you know? Um, so being like that fixated on that stuff and like that kind of like I don't know. It's very like other sports are more focused on what you're doing. Dance is such an internal thing because it's your body and it's like how you're moving your body in like very tiny detailed ways, you know? So,
Yeah, is
so
ballet. So yeah, ballet is more like I remember watching the Nutcracker and like you guys were talking all about like different moves and like how well they perform them. Whereas like the contemporary dance studio are more like, wow, like she was really feeling the music or like this meant this.
like
It's not as,
express the idea, yeah.
yeah, like it doesn't matter maybe as much about skill quite as much as it matters about like the like art piece and like how like emotional it feels or like,
And like skill can make it more emotionally
yeah,
charged,
totally.
bring more emotion into it if you have that technique.
Yeah,
But yeah, they're so different. So it's fun. I like dance. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's fun to watch.
Wait, Hazel, you said something about point finger shoes. What are
White shoes.
Point
yeah.
shoes, yeah. Have you ever seen you like ballerinas stand on their toes, on the tips of their
Yes.
toes?
Yeah, yeah.
So they're those.
Those
Here,
are
I'll
point
pull up a
shoes.
picture for you
They're
of
like
point shoes.
flat at the toe. So then you can like go up and like bounce on the toe point.
They look like this when you stand on them.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, they're like flat at
What?
the toe. Yeah.
This is what it looks like. This is what it like how you stand.
That's crazy.
That's
Wow.
like what your foot is doing inside the shoe.
Oh my gosh.
Mm,
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy.
hard on your knees. Yeah.
Yeah, I have some messed up joints because of that. My knees in particular are really bad from dance.
You got anything from soccer, Amir, that you think over the years you hurt in any way? Not really.
Um, I mean, freshman year, I actually don't. I kind of want to talk more about dance, if that's okay.
No, I was just curious about your
Oh yeah,
injury.
let's.
I definitely have
Yeah.
some injuries and stuff, but like I'm really interested in dance, you know? What's crazy
Yeah.
enough is that yesterday in my workout, like I work out with a bunch of gentlemen, and in our workout we was talking about salsa, like the importance
Hmm.
of dance and learning how to dance. And I was thinking to myself, like, man, I have no rhythm. Like I can't dance. Like I am a terrible dancer. Like I need to really learn how to dance, you know? So that was just my,
Yeah.
I
you
think dance though is like, it's something like I was talking to this guy about writing. So he was saying he was like having trouble
yeah.
with this class. And writing is like or like really any art form, dance is like the same where it's like if you just like do your thing, there's no really like failing. Like it's like an art, like you know what I mean? Like you don't fail at dancing. But
Mhm.
like learning about it and practicing, getting to know yourself more, getting to know like music and dance more can just
Mhm.
help you to express yourself better. Um,
Absolutely.
but like you can't really fail at dancing, bro. And I'm sure you're a good dancer,
I'm
Yeah.
sure you are, Amir. I'm sure you can boogie.
Hazel, you're very kind, but I promise you, it could get better. My dancing is not it.
Well,
I actually,
dance is such a like a international think about everywhere you go, there's dance in some form. Like whether it's being performed on a stage. I like that about it too. Like there's dance that's performed on a stage, there's people dancing on the streets, there's like dancing when you go out with your friends, and like it's all dance and it's all expression of yourself, which is so cool. Or expression of whatever, it's just moving your body at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
And it doesn't even have to be to music, it can be to nothing. Or you can make your own sounds while you're dancing. It's so cool. It's such a
What was the
it's so
most
unique in that way.
what's the most like out there form of dance or dance performance you've ever done?
My freshman year was put in someone's thesis piece that was a traditional, I don't, maybe from, I don't remember where the choreographer was from, somewhere in Asia. I don't want to get it wrong.
Mhm.
Um, I was very much put outside my comfort zone and I didn't
Yeah.
know what I was doing. And it felt a bit wrong, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, it made me a little bit uncomfortable, but I felt like it was really cool to learn about like different, because it's so different. Like literally the way that that you were supposed to move your hands and hold your hands is different. Um, so it was challenging, but it felt a little bit odd. Um, a little uncomfortable to perform on a stage too.
Yeah.
hmm Oh, wait, actually, that was my senior year of high school. Never mind. That was in high school.
Oh, really? So it wasn't a thesis.
No, never mind. It was like their
Um,
final project. So it was
I
kind of
see.
like this, but in high school.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
That's good. Going out of your comfort zone is always nice.
hmm
Yeah.
hmm Yeah.
Um, well, yeah, I say we get into the last segment because we do have there's a little twist I have on it from what we talked about earlier. So not only where do you think you learned this sense of care, but also do you feel the care that you have in yourself was taught or like part of it is natural? That like some people are naturally just kind of more caring than others or more like empathetic. And like how much of each, like to what level is it nature versus nurture? What do you guys think?
You go, Amir.
I can also go to I got some thoughts.
Yeah, start us off, Big H.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
Hayden,
think
start us.
I think that like care is something that we naturally, because I think man is naturally good. Like I think that naturally we want to do good things, and caring will make you a happier person. So I think that everyone literally has it in them and is like a caring person. So in a way, I'm saying it's probably 100% nurture. Because I feel like everyone has it in their nature already, but it's just about being able to access it and being taught to access that care that you already have in you, you know. I think that people get distracted by things and feel like, other like selfish values will actually make them happier when it in reality won't. Like, when people say like, whenever you're rooting against someone, like if you have an enemy in your head and you're rooting against someone and like something bad happens to them, like it doesn't truly make you happy, even if you think it does, you know? Like what truly
Absolutely.
will make you happy is like love and happiness existing in the world, not, like bad things happening to bad people.
I think that like even if you are rooting against someone, if they end up like losing, you're probably not actually feeling happiness because they lost. You're probably feeling happiness because you're able to connect to other people who also are rooting against them. And so, like, that connection to others is what's bringing you happiness if you're feeling it when they lose. It probably, like, it's like with sports teams. If you're rooting against a team and they lose, the feel like, and your team wins, part of the thing that you're feeling is just even like a stronger connection to the other fans of that team, I think.
Exactly,
And I
yeah.
think that can apply to like any situation,
That's
you
true.
know?
That's true.
Um,
And I really am just happy when my team went. Like that's a perfect example because Hazel, when I was watching Patriots once, and she was like, "So are any of these guys like born in New England?" And I was like, "Not really, no. Like only like one or two of them, I think." And then she was like, "Wait, then why are you rooting for them?" And I was like, "Because they're like on my team now." It's like she was like, "But they could be traded away at any point. Like they're just doing it for money." I was like, "Yeah, that's true." But like it's really about the fan base. Like it's about like the support and like everyone rooting for this team. It's not even necessarily about like the team, it's about like the fan base like they are part
yeah.
of.
It's
Absolutely.
And
about a
so
community that that team builds.
exactly. But I
That's
still think that like you when like, if the Patriots were to have won the Super Bowl, I still wouldn't have like felt good that the Seahawks lost. I would have only felt good that the Patriots won. I would have still
exactly.
felt bad for the Seahawks.
But also you're like a very nice, kind person, you know?
Well, I
But
mean,
yeah, I think people are inherently good. I don't think there's inherently bad people. I think people are put in bad situations and then have bad things happen to
right.
them, which in
Absolutely.
turn make them less happy and then make them act poorly to others, you know?
It's like a snowball effect.
Yeah.
No,
But I don't think anyone comes into the world evil,
for
you
sure.
know?
No.
Absolutely. Shout out
Yeah.
to the Seahawks, shout out to
Mm.
Seattle, you know.
I did see the owner of the Seahawks is she's a
This is a beast.
woman and
Yeah, this is a
she's
beast.
like a super cool person. So
I think she's
that
also
that
selling the team.
huh?
I think she might be selling the team now, right?
I don't know. But it was cool because she was like she is kind of known to have like good morals, I guess. Or like
Absolutely.
is like a good person. So that was good.
Sure. Shout out
That's
Yeah.
to the
good stuff.
Seahawks, man. Shout out to the Seahawks. See what I did right here, Big H?
Yeah, your Ravens weren't even in the playoffs, bro.
It's not about the
We won
Ravens.
AFC chip, bro. We won the AFC. Yeah. We got that. Drake May lifted the AFC trophy, bro. Not quite the Lombardi, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. It feels so good to be back, you know, speaking with love, and we're speaking with Hazel. Like
yeah, I know.
it
I
feels
know, bro.
good.
I know
I'm
this
so
is
happy to be here. This
we
is
were
so
saying
fun.
this is the what was it? The Christmas special this was gonna be. That was gonna
Absolutely.
be the Valentine's Day special, but also it's the 1 year of Speaking with Love special. February 7th, we started on the radio show dates.
So you guys
Absolutely.
were just saving the best for
Exactly.
this
You
episode.
it's just three like holidays we celebrated.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Um, yeah, Amir, what do you think about nature versus nurture with care?
Um, Celia's calling me right now, but I'm not pick that up real quick. But yeah, I think what Hazel said is like basically, dude, I hate how I take so long, but I'm just trying to
No,
formulate
bro, take
this.
Okay,
it.
you're
Take your
putting
time.
these
I don't
great
hate
thoughts
that at all. I
together.
love when you take your time.
Take your
I
Absolutely.
like
time.
me to take my time.
But Hazel, I think what you said was so powerful in terms of when it comes to being in certain environments and like reacting. Correct me if I'm wrong, but kind of responding to like your environmental like things that happen in your environment and letting those things kind of affect you and then a snowball effect and vice versa. And I think care kind of works the same way. Like I do also think it's a privilege to care, like it's a privilege to love, but I also do think that it's a mindset thing as well. And I think it's a privilege to kind of get into that mindset. Like there's a lot of work that has to be done, and some of us, our parents, our family, like we already have that at our foundation, and some of us who maybe don't have that opportunity have to really work and kind of subconsciously train themselves to think that way, you know? So
Yeah.
that's kind of what does that make sense?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
You
Like
sure?
we are, I mean, you were saying your mom taught you so much about that. Like, I mean, I have the most supportive, awesome
Abs-
parents. So like that taught
Absolutely.
me these values, but I think, there definitely are people whose parents don't do that. So if they're not doing that, where are you learning that from? If it's if you're not getting that from nurture, then
Mhm.
where does it come from?
But that's why I think teachers, coaches, and the whole ecosystem is so important. Like last week, not to make it too much about myself, but I was working at a camp last week, and my favorite game as a child, like a lot of learning for me came from sports. That's how I learned, that's how I communicate with other people, and I learned some life lessons from sports. My favorite game was Capture the Flag. Like I was
oh
an
my gosh,
absolute
bro.
I
like
Sounds so
love
fun.
After the Flag.
love
Yeah.
Capture the Flag. Like Big H. The whole week we were outside playing Capture the Flag. And I mean the
Yeah.
first game, the kids was like, oh, I don't want to play, I don't want to play. And then the next day, Mr. Amir, can we play? Mr. Amir, can we play? Can I be the captain? I'm saying, yo, you didn't even want to play. Now we asking you to be the captain. Hey, get out of here. Get out of here, boy. You know? So it's like just seeing them work
Yeah,
together and like it's
Yeah.
a form of care in that, like it's so many like
yeah.
hidden little lessons in that game that they were learning that I don't
100%.
think we could have got at least I don't think I was the right teacher. Like I don't think I could have taught them those lessons in the classroom. But that
Dude,
just made me happy, and that was like a form of care,
Yeah.
just work together and stuff like that. But not to
100%.
go off topic, I have this
Oh,
thing.
that's perfect. Hayden and I have been talking about how like kids learn just as much in a classroom in elementary school as they do like being around other kids and like learning how to
Absolutely.
be a person,
Yeah.
and how to be a good person too. Like kids are just like
Well, that,
sponges. They just
yeah,
soak up everything they're around.
that
For
should be the
sure.
most important thing. Like probably the most influential teacher in my life was my fifth, sixth grade teacher. Was like played a huge role to this day. I still think about what like the values she was teaching me and everything. And like literally, it was so clear that all she wanted was to make sure like we were kind people. Like she just wanted to teach kindness. She
Mhm.
didn't really like, I mean, obviously, we learned about math and all these things. We even did like woodworking and, history stuff. But like what she really cared about was that we were just, we cared about each other and that you had empathy for others.
Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
and yeah, that's the beautiful thing about elementary school, bro. It's like, that's really that's the most important thing to teach.
Mhm.
Mm.
No, for
And
sure.
having mentors like you, Amir, like they definitely look up to you, So like having even if it's like for a camp, they clearly definitely want you to think well of them. And so you're teaching
Absolutely.
them that same
Exactly. You're
thing.
the cool
That's,
guy.
I'm not a cool guy. Yeah,
You're
Hey,
that guy.
you
I'm not a cool guy. I'm a Seahawks guy. That's what I am.
Bro, what?
I'm a Seahawks guy. I'm a Blue Ledge Farm guy. I was actually on Blue Ledge Farm's website recently, and I was
Oh,
looking
really?
at a couple of hats and a book. And I
No.
told Celia, I said, "Hey Celia, for my birthday, I want some gear from Blue Ledge Farm."
Yeah, that's so
You know what I
sweet,
mean?
bro.
Nice.
That's
Say
so
you
sweet.
got to make it happen. You got to make
That's
it
farm
happen.
merch is the best, bro.
Absolutely.
Everyone around me here in Copenhagen knows about Blue Ledge Farm. All know about it. They've all seen pictures. They all know that it's my favorite place. They all everyone who knows me knows Blue Ledge Farm.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Blue Ledge Farm to the world. That's how I
Yeah.
feel.
100%.
How
100%.
Yeah.
I feel. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Hey, well, I think we might have. Is there no timer this time when I record?
No,
You guys, yeah, I think
What
maybe
time?
your
How
baits.
long have we been on for, Big
Well,
H?
yeah, I gotta get going to classes. We've been on for 40 minutes now.
it's
Just
been
thought
40
I'd-
minutes. Yeah.
So wait, my computer. So can you guys see me? Like, does this is this
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I am on a Windows computer right now. My MacBook Air of 14 years just shut down on me 2 days ago.
No.
And I was a bit frustrated. Like I was like, man, like you took me this far. Like why we can't go further?
Facts,
You know,
bro.
like why we can't go further? But I
Why
had
now?
exactly. But I was like, you know what? We had a good relationship. We went a long way, you know?
Think
Yeah.
about all that computer went with you through.
I know. Look, I got it right here. I love her. I'm never
This
gonna
was, yeah, the one at Bates. Yeah.
absolutely.
Nice. Well, Hayden, are you using your Bates account to do
Yeah, I think that might be
film?
why. I think that might
Yeah.
be why.
I think they have a subscription, so you guys should do it on here.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All
See, we
right.
just learned something new.
Yeah.
There's something new every day, bro.
Yeah. Well,
But
thank you
Hazel,
guys so much for having me on.
Thank
Hazel,
you
I'm
so
gonna
much
be
for coming on.
honest. Thank you so much.
No,
Absolutely.
this is
Thank you.
that was an amazing time.
Thank you. It's nice to get to chat with
Not
you
gonna
too,
lie.
Amir. I don't get to see you anymore.
I
For
know.
sure.
You only see her after the recordings for a few minutes, usually.
Yeah,
Maybe
Hmm.
she's
Yeah,
there.
I pop my head in sometimes to say hi.
Yeah.
absolutely. But
All
Yeah.
right, man.
what a time.
All the
Hey,
time.
one more boom. I gotta do one more boom. Hey, Hazel, do you have a
Eh.
nickname? Do you have a nickname, like a childhood nickname?
I mean,
Uh, huh?
you can just call her Hayes,
My mom calls me Hazel
little H.
McHazel, little
Wait,
H.
little,
My
little
friends,
who?
little H.
Little.
Yeah.
Because big
Yeah.
H and then little H.
Yeah.
And my
They,
friends here have all been calling, and at school actually just called me Nut. So
Yeah.
where
Hazelnut.
does that come from? Where does that originate from?
Hazelnut
hazelnut,
tree.
hazelnut.
Hazelnut. Okay.
Mm.
So I'm gotta be faster. I gotta be quicker. Like I should have caught on to that.
Yeah, so you can make one too. There's actually a good amount of nicknames that
Okay.
that you can be made out of my name. Not like Hayden. Hayden's is hard.
I know. I really don't have many.
Amir, did you have nicknames?
Dice. Dice is
Oh,
my
right,
Dice. He
Dice.
only
I
gets
know
called
Dice.
Dice.
I know Dice.
Dice. Dice is my nickname. But yeah, this is beautiful. This
So
made my day. I didn't know if I could make it today, but I said, you know
I
what?
know, bro. Thank you
I
for
gotta
squeezing
make
it
Thank
in.
you,
I gotta
Amir.
do this. So thank you guys.
All
So
right, man.
absolutely. But I'll see you
Thank
guys later.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you again, Hayes. All right.
later.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Hazel. Bye bye.
Bye.